Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, you've probably seen this bottle. Maybe you haven't. If you had this bottle, you can find in many places around the world. Yes, anything that has to do with mezcal around the world, you might see this bottle. This is something that is very common. I'm going to explain to you why. But also, too, this is personally, I love this bottle. I love artwork. You guys know I love artwork. But I'm going to break it down, share, and show exactly what this is. And I bring to you today the bottle 400 Conejos. Yes, brand 400 Conejos, 400 rabbits. Conejos in Spanish means rabbits. There's a lot going on in this bottle, just in the label work, the story. For me, it's pretty cool. All right. So thank you for being here with us. Appreciate you. 400 Conejos. What's really unique about this bottle, right off the bat, you can find this for about $20 to $30 in the States. Yes. And this is actually an artesanal mezcal. So, you know, we have mezcal artesanal, and mezcal ancestral, right? So this is in the middle, and this is actually using, even for that price point, it's using traditional methods. Yes, this is Tahona crush, stone oven baked. They're using copper stills. Like this is pretty solid. I mean, you can see the production methods down on the bottom, right? Stone pulled, wooden tub, volcanic earth pit, copper pot still. They're, for the price point, it's an artesanal, and they're using solid traditional methods, right? 400 Conejos, if you did not know, is actually owned by Jose Cuervo. Yes, that's why you can find this bottle pretty much everywhere. If you go to a tequila bar, you go to a mezcal bar for sure, they more than likely are going to have 400 Conejos, no matter how big or small they are, because the availability of this around the world comes from being owned by Jose Cuervo. Yes, if you travel often, maybe duty-free shops and airports around the world, you will probably see this bottle. Again, it's because they have the backing of Jose Cuervo. Same thing, you can find Cuervo anywhere in the world. 400 Conejos is pretty much up there too. So this is an Espadin, 100%. There's a lot going on. I love this bottle. The artwork on here is so dope. We got a whole story going on in the back, the regulatory stuff at the bottom, right? And I can kind of get that in, right? So there we go. Without moving the camera, there is a whole story on here. And even on the side, again, that 400 Conejos, the 400 rabbits, has significance. And I mean, it dates back even to ancient Aztec cultures. It has to do with the goddess of Agave, the goddess of Maguey, called Mayahuel. It has to do, there's so many different versions to this legend, right? I'm imploring you, if you want to nerd out, go Google, right? 400 rabbits legend, right? 400 rabbits legend. Put in Mayahuel if you want, right? Mayahhuel. But super short version. The 400 rabbits, right? They actually represent 400 stages of being kind of drunk, right? So I'm not sure if I want to say stages, more so personalities. Let's say personalities, because it's not stages. It's not like a 1, 2, like you're going through 1 through 400. No, it's actually more of personalities, right? So the ancient Aztecs, when they first said 400 rabbits, 400 in ancient Aztec culture was actually like an infinite number. To them, 400 was so large, it just felt infinite. And that's what it was, right? They felt that whenever these 400 rabbits were there, right? Because Mayahuel, the goddess of Maguey's, even fertility, stuff like that, depending on who you're talking to and what legend you're reading, gave birth to an infinite number of rabbits, which was the 400 Conejos. And those 400 rabbits, they say when you get drunk, one of those rabbits actually inhabits your personality then for your drunken state. And that's then how you act depending on which rabbit you get. Super cool stuff. I can't make this up. You can actually even see this on the back here, right? Super cool, man. I highly, highly, highly suggest, please go Google that. I mean, you can even find some of this story, not exactly like this, but you can find some of this story on the 400conejos.com website. And overall, really, I highly, if you've been to Tequila, Mexico, or if you've never been, you definitely want to go. I'm talking more to you all. There's so much symbolism with the goddess Mayahuel in statues and paintings, right? So go do your homework before you go there. Read up on it. 400 Rabbits legend. Go down that rabbit hole for sure. But man, the real purpose of tonight is to try this. So I'm about to open this bad boy up. We do have a little bit of plastic up here and then our neck. And let me take this off, all right? So I appreciate you guys always being here together. They actually offer quite a few other expressions. So today I have the Espadin. They do have a few other expressions like a Tobala. What else do they got? What else do they got off the top of my head? I know they have a Tobala. They have the Espadin. I want to say they have an Ensemble as well. I forget, but again, you could go check that out. You can find that all on the website. So with that being said, let your bottles pop. Oh man, that was really in there. All right. And I just decided to go in today. I didn't cut this today. You know what? Let's go in. We were all dogging it today. All right. Wooden cork with the cork. And yeah, I got some more of that, artwork on the cork. And that's it. Let's pour this bad boy out. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So let me get this top back in and see what these legs and tears are like. Oh, I could smell that from all the way over here. Looking at the legs and tears, trying to get that into focus. Let's see. There we go. Oh, not too sticky. Yeah, it's not too sticky. It's kind of, it's going, it's moving. It's not sticking around a lot for sure. Looking kind of watery in the glass and just kind of running. It keeps trying to get the bottle. There we go. Yeah, it's just kind of running. Nothing sticking around there, right? Taking a sniff. That is definitely an Espadin. This is actually coming in at 40%. In Mexico, you'll usually find this at 38%, which is common. In the States, we proof it up to 40%, right? But this is just a pretty straightforward Espadin. There's really not a lot going on here. Not complex at all, right? Not real funky. Nothing real like overpowering that you're really going to have to explore. It is some smoke. Espadin for sure. You can smell the agave. Some ethanol on there. It's kind of mineral. It's got like a mineral kind of flavor to it. I should say smell, aroma. Haven't tasted it yet. But yeah, just kind of mineral. It's definitely going to come from that volcanic earth pit that they're cooking the maguey's in. But I got some pepper on there. Maybe even some like veggies, green pepper possibly. But yeah, overall, not a whole lot going on in the cup and not super overpowering, right? Nothing bad, but again, just nothing really complex. Let's take a sip. Cheers. All right. Definitely has some heat on there. You are getting more ethanol in the flavor than you are in the aroma. The aroma is just kind of light, getting some of that smoke. I said there was a bit of ethanol in there, but it's more kind of mineral. Here, you are, as soon as you take it in and it goes down, you're definitely feeling that ethanol within your chest for sure. But it's not super overpowering, right? This isn't an ethanol bomb. It's nothing that's like unpleasant, like, oh my God, that's burning, right? But it's definitely has that ethanol on there. It's kind of smoky, kind of rubbery even, right? Like a rubber smoke. I've said that before with many mezcals. I know it might sound weird, trust me, right? But it's got some smoke on there. That pepper was there subtly, super subtle, like a ooh, ode the pepper, right? Like it's not a lot going on, but it's definitely sprinkled on in there. Has a bit of a smoke, but it's more of kind of like a rubber type of smoke, like a burnt tire. Let me take another sip. You're getting some kind of wood notes. It is definitely minerally. Got a lot of minerals on there. Just kind of tastes like a little dirty. You are getting some wood as well, which could come from the wooden tub fermentation. But again, it's not like nothing's infused into this. They're not, you know, smoking the fermentation, right, or adding anything afterwards. It's just kind of light, a very light wood. Smokiness too, just kind of light. But man, it comes and goes. The flavor, it's there and then it's gone. That kind of goes back to that, real watery kind of legs and tears. It's not really sticking around, not very complex. Let me take this last sip. Yeah. You get some of those veggies on there. A lot of smoke, but just like not like super powerful in your face ish, right? But it's definitely there. But it goes down clean, after that first sip, just the ethanol in my body and my mouth is used to it. Good, cool, but there's not a lot of complexity. It goes in, it goes out. That's it. What I would recommend this for, absolutely at the price point, cocktails. You're trying to make some, mezcal margaritas, some craft cocktails calling for mezcal. This is a solid offering at about 20 to 30 bucks wherever you can find it, right? I around here find this for $20, $21, right? And that's solid, seriously, especially if you're going to be making a large amount of cocktails, don't want to break the bank, but you definitely want to make something with something of quality, right? I'm going to say this is quality. This isn't, bottom of the barrel trash because of the price point. You might think like, oh, it's going to be terrible. No, man, it's artisanal mezcal. It's just not very complex. Not a whole lot going on, right? But for what it is, absolutely, I could definitely recommend it. And 400 Conejos, go check out that story. Go check out that legend, all right? Well, I appreciate you being here with us. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk, all right? Appreciate you. If you've ever had this, drop those comments down below, and I'll see you next time.